2-2 against Bala tonight. I know you'll be proud of, with the performance. Do you feel frustrated that we didn't win, or are you just happy that we got a draw against a really good side?
Yeah, it's a bit of both, Paul, to be fair. Like you said at the start, immensely proud of the players again. They're just turning out these performances at the minute where they're leaving everything on the pitch, and you know, the fans at the end. I think the evidence was there. You know, they stayed at the end, they clapped us off, and then we had our huddle. They was still there singing songs, and yeah, it was. I'm sure it was a good game for the neutral, without a shadow of a doubt. But on the flip side, I don't think Bala have had to work hard for their goals. I think the chances that they've created where Rambo's pulled off a save, they've obviously had 3 cleared off the line. They were probably clearer chances. But yeah, I think over the balance of play, I think there was a spell for Bala in the second half which we've had to weather. It was backs to the wall, but we've had really good spells in the game as well. So I think overall, looking back, a point was probably a fair result.
We began really brightly again, Sean. I thought Danny Brooker was outstanding from the first minute. That was a sort of a continuation of last week's performance, wasn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. I've said to a few people here, I think with Dan, Dan would probably kill me for calling him Dan with Brookie. I think it's about confidence, but when he's performing like that at the level that he is, he's pretty much unplayable. I know Cole was trying to get onto their right back, Burns, to try and get tighter, but sometimes that plays into Danny's hands, because I think the other week against the Druids, I think Aaron Simpson has tried to do it and he's rolled him a couple of times. So, you know, whether you go tight or whether you give him 5 yards of space, you know, Danny has performed really well. He's got himself into some great positions, 2 fantastic goals. And he created a lot from the left-hand side tonight. The secret now with Dan is to maintain that level of performance. There's no point in him dipping down, because he's a massive threat for us, you know, through the middle, on the left, as an inverted winger on the other side. But yeah, no, really pleased with Brookie's performance and the team, I've got to admit.
And having gone a goal up, how disappointing was it to lose a goal sort of final movements of the first half?
Yes, it's a free header for Venables. We addressed it at half-time. However, in the build-up, I think it's a corner. I think Breezy's got the wrong side of Stu Jones, and I think he's made the tackle, to be fair. Everyone was saying it was a deflection sort of thing, and I maybe looked at a couple of Bala players and they were setting up for a corner, but Tom's pointed like for a goal kick. Okay, so that's a fair one. And then there was a big decision down here with regards to a handball. It seemed like a big shout. You know, whether Smith and that was pushing the back, I'm not too sure. However, the decisions have been given, so from that we've got to defend the set piece better. The second goal for them is we won the first header, I think. We won the first phase, but second phase I think we just switched off, and I think Thames, I think, was the scorer, has just found himself in a little bit of room. You know, we fast forward 15 minutes after that and we're throwing bodies on the line, to be quite honest. So, you know, that's what I look for. We've got to be ruthless in both boxes. But yeah, it was disappointing because it was the final action of the first half, Paul, like you said. But, you know, a point against Bala at the start of the night, you'd probably take it, to be fair. Probably take it.
What did you tell the boys at half-time?
I wasn't happy with the free header, first and foremost. I've got a little bit lively at half-time as well, so, you know, if any fans were in the stand, I apologise. You know, my language was a little bit colourful, but it's just the passion that I show. You know, I was disappointed with the refereeing decision for the first corner, and then obviously the free kick there. But yeah, I saw the boys at half-time. We had a really good first half. We asked a lot of questions of their back four and Ashley Morris, like the keeper. And just to continue, we started a little bit slow, but not too slow. Bala started a bit better than us, and Danny Brookwell scored a fantastic goal again. But then I think for a large period of the second half, to be fair to Bala, I think they tried to take the game to us. They scored their second, the tails are up. We've weathered that, so we've stood up to it. Like I said at the start, you have to stand up to Bala. And we finished the game strongly as well. So yeah, not too many rockets. We performed really, really well. However, you know, Breezy's chance, the one that's hit the bar, they know. And, you know, like I said, over previous weeks, we've set standards now, and we can't afford to dip because, like I said, this league is unforgiving. But yeah, like I said, I'll finish by saying immensely proud of the players, immensely proud of the club. Fantastic atmosphere here tonight. And yeah, it's on to Aberystwyth next week.
Ac yn olaf, marcio allan o 10 am y perfformiad?
Am y perfformiad o 10 neu 11. The effort, the commitment, the desire, I can't fault whatsoever. And And you know, like I said, you know, the Covey Army there at the end, I owe them a great deal of gratitude. I know they'll turn out in their numbers, and you know, I'm sure Bala might say, you know, they enjoyed the atmosphere as well. They were absolutely raucous behind that goal tonight. I'll finish by saying I was going to dedicate a possible 3 points to a player that I worked with, Monique Fisher. She recently broke into the West Ham ladies team. I think it's West Ham, I hope I got that right. But she suffered an horrific break to her collarbone, so she's on the long road to recovery. So I said to Monique that I'd get the 3 points. I've got one, so yeah, that one was for her. But also that, you know, the Covey Army and that today, we wanted to leave everything out there, which I think we have. So yeah, that one was for the fans. I think it's been a great performance from the boys tonight.
Da iawn, Sean. Diolch yn fawr.
Diolch, dim problem, Paul. Thank you.